Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another cricket video, which we're excited about. On the last cricket video we did, we had so many comments.
Shane Warne,
Yeah,
Shane Warne, Shane Warne, do Shane Warne, do Shane Warne. But we also had a lot of people ask us to check out spin bowling also. And so we thought we would combine the two for this first video into spin bowling, if you will. Shane Warne, from what we understand, is one of the best spin bowlers of all time. At least that's what it seems like. I think we'll go over and check out his Wikipedia page just to learn a little bit more about him, because I really don't know much outside of, obviously, he has to be the top one.
Australian.
Yes. And he did something called leg spin bowling, I believe is what he's famous for. But yeah, guys, so we're going to check out some spin bowling and see a little bit about Shane Warne, some of his top wickets of his career. But first, we're going to go over and check out his Wikipedia page so we can kind of learn a little bit more about him. All right, Shane Warne passed away in 2022. Was an Australian international cricketer whose career ran from 92 to 2007, widely considered to be one of the greatest cricketers of all time. Warne played as a right-arm leg spin bowler and a lower-order right-handed batsman for Victoria, Hampshire. Victoria, Hampshire.
I think those are two different.
Oh,
Victoria, Hampshire, the Melbourne Stars, and Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Teams.
So he played for Australia and an England club as well, or cricket structure of England and Wales.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay. Wow. He made 145 test appearances, taking 708 wickets, and set the record for the most wickets taken by any bowler in test cricket, a record he held in 2007. Warne was a useful lower-order batsman who scored more than 3,000 test runs with a highest score of 99.
A lot of these words I have no clue what they mean,
like,
but
I tell you what, this is one thing.
I'm sure it's a big deal.
As we've started getting into cricket more and more, one thing I have definitely picked up is that this is a game that it's going to take a while to fully grasp the ins and outs of it.
Especially like what all the terms mean.
Right. If you've been watching cricket for a long time, you obviously grasp.
Just second nature.
But I have seen comments saying they've been a fan of cricket for like decades. I remember one man, I don't remember how long, but he said many decades, and he is still learning new things about this game every week or whatever. That's amazing. So it's one of those games, unlike say basketball, which is probably my favorite sport. It's so easy. Like, you could literally, if you came from not knowing basketball, nothing about it, and then you just read a little bit about the rules, watched a few clips here or there, you pretty much will understand it in like an hour, if that. But cricket seems to be one of those things that it's literally going to take you time, because there's a lot of nuance here, and there's a lot of different words
versions,
and
different versions.
Anyways, guys, we're not going to read the entire Wikipedia page here, but based off of this, it definitely seems like he was one of the greatest cricketers of all time. We're not really sure how, for example, 708 wickets compares to other players, but based off of this, it definitely seems like he is a good player to look into when it comes to spin bowling, specifically leg spin bowling. So enough rambling from us, guys. We're going to go ahead and dive in here and check out what's supposedly the top 10 wickets of Shane Warne's career.
Here are the Shane Warne's top 10 wickets of his career. Number 10.
The beige.
Wow.
He's got him round his legs. That's beautifully bowled.
Please slow-mo that. Please slow-mo that.
Shane Warne.
Yeah.
Rolling wrong and after wrong, and then he throws one out wide into the rough.
Wow.
Did it go back and knock it off?
Duty.
I could not even tell what happened. That was just crazy.
That's amazing.
What?
What? It's like you don't even have time to react.
Like, I can't even tell what's going on here.
Oh,
wow. Look at that. Look at the way he's holding that. You see that?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, just seeing that play out, you're thinking to yourself, that's gotta be just like divine intervention, miraculous.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
there's no way that was planned, but when you see like top 10, obviously there's a science to it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's intentional, but it just doesn't seem logically that you could make that happen.
That's wild. I mean, did you see the spin?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would love to know how he's doing that. Like I see the way he's holding the ball originally. I can't do it, but I can see how his position
awkward,
is.
like it would be
does.
hard
It
to-
seems like very awkward the way he's holding his position of his hand.
Number 8.
What?
Round his legs. That one's turned up
That
the hill,
is
maybe a little bit out of the
amazing.
footmarks. And the bowlers follow through, but it's the end of Michael Atherton in this second innings.
That's crazy.
It's a terrific delivery. We talk about action on the ball, spinning the ball up the hill.
Dude, okay. Hold on. That is crazy.
Okay, now I get why everyone in the comments of the last video was like, you've got to check out spin bowling.
Yeah,
It's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, this is blowing my mind.
Same.
That's wild. Like it just like is coming at him. It's coming at him, and then it's just like it looks like it's going to come right where you want to hit it.
I mean,
and then it's just like
literally, there's no way to compete against that.
It doesn't seem
Because
like
it curves the opposite way of where your bat, or
yeah.
what do you call it? Do you call it batting in cricket?
Dude.
Like, there's no way to combat that.
That is so crazy. It's like, wow. So you do not want to get up against a good spin bowler because they're much harder to hit against, to bat against.
And it looks very unpredictable.
It does, look at where the batter's positioning himself now because of how the ball was like delivered to him. That's crazy how it just went boom, and then come around and hit the wickets.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? I've never seen anything like that. I've seen curveballs in baseball, but this is something completely different to that.
Yeah.
How in the world does he control that basically after it's left his hands like that? I mean, that's wild. That is wild. Okay.
To the rough area and does it spin. He loves it when that happens. He goes round.
Okay, look
the
at
back,
that position on his hand.
going for the sweep. Action on the ball. It's spinning like a top there.
Oh,
Dude.
my goodness.
Number 7.
Oh, beautifully bowled. That's a wonderful delivery from Shane Warne.
Wow.
Clipping the top of off stump. That's absolutely exactly what the Australians needed.
Wow.
And this is the perfect leg spinner. In drift, it pitches outside leg stump and hits the top of off. We thought this wicket might turn. It's
wow.
certainly turning.
That would be so frustrating as a batter to.
Yeah, you would not want to go up against this guy. Now he's known to be one of the greatest, obviously.
Yeah, I'm sure this
But
is
I'm
one
sure
of the
just
great
going
ones.
against spin bowling is
general, yeah.
is just in general really hard.
Number 6.
Dude, that is crazy. It literally looks like it's coming right at you, man.
And like you have no time to prepare or react.
Lunging forward. Spun enough to take leg stump. His 80th wicket in 2005 for Shane Warne. They brought in the leg gully.
Okay, when we were seeing 708 wickets, sorry to pause again, I just had this thought, guys. At first, I couldn't really grasp like what that would mean, but when I'm seeing it here, I'm thinking this guy bowled 708, right? Was it 708 wickets, I believe? Now that I'm seeing it, I'm thinking, okay, that is a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot because you're not, I don't remember how long his career was. It was like 90 something through 2005. I think it was 90.
2007.
Yeah, 2007, 92 through 2007.
I think so.
So 15 years. That 708 would be a lot. I don't know how long these seasons last, but yeah, that would have to be a lot. But I'm really curious to see if I can see what leg bowling looks like here, like how that would compare with other types of spin bowling.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see what he's doing with his leg as well, like
Over the leg stump.
the leg stamp. Dude, that is
I just
crazy.
like it never gets old.
It doesn't get old.
little easier now for Sarwan, now that he's got
Oh my
Number
goodness.
Wow.
Got him. It's well ball, Shane Warne. What a wicket that is.
He really does have a bogey with this Test century. He was playing well enough to get a Test century today. That one spun a long way.
Number 4.
I don't see how he can do that. That's
I know,
crazy.
it just defies logic in my mind.
It does. I know it's the way he's holding it and gripping it some way, right? I know that, but it's just like
Big celebration going on there.
probably something to do with his leg positioning as well.
All round, a booming cover drive. The man they wanted is on his way back to the pavilion. Shane Warne has eventually got him. He's got him with the delivery that he's been working at. Out of the rough there, and look at him celebrate.
Number 3.
In Test cricket in England for Shane Warne.
Dude was looking for the ball, man. Did you see that the batter couldn't find it?
I can't either when I'm watching.
I know. He's like, wait, where'd it go?
About 2.5 feet. Gadding can't believe his eyes. Gadding, one of the better players of spin bowling in the world. The ball pitches well outside.
Oh, man.
And
Outside the leg stamp. What does that mean?
what a beauty. A quick out ball, and it did side Anwar. Quite beautiful. That's good bowling, change of tactics round the wicket. Whatever Warne was planning.
Okay, that batter was facing a different direction. You see that?
He must be a
But
lefty.
did you notice that? Like generally speaking, what I've seen is Shane Warne's bowls or his deliveries have all come to the right and going around like kind of like that.
I don't know. I thought the one we just saw before this.
Did it?
Went
Did it go?
the other way.
Okay, I did notice. I think most of them released have been going to the right, and I'm just wondering if maybe it's because he was right-handed. So if he was pitching,
and it just comes
natural to go to the right when it kind of curves like that or spins. I don't exactly know the science behind this, but it was just interesting seeing him face this way and the ball was still on his side. You know what I mean? And he still had no idea how to hit that.
Last ball of the day's play.
Dude, it literally looks like it went through his legs.
Absolutely brilliant from Shane Warne. He can bring things out of nowhere.
Oh, man.
Magnificent piece of bowling from Warne. He's made a few batsmen look a bit foolish over the years, and
I definitely think he has.
Strauss looking a bit foolish, but he did here. Real side spin from Warne, maximum side spin.
That is crazy.
Behind his legs, not just bowling
like,
behind
what
his
just
legs, but bowling in middle
Look
stump
at
behind
his
his legs.
expression.
So that's all for this video, guys.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Honestly, I still can't wrap my head around it.
No.
Even if I see a video explaining it, I don't think I'll be able to wrap my head around it. But
No, it's just insane. How in the world can he deliver that ball where it's so precise the way it bounces and spins to hit the wickets?
Yeah.
Like goes completely around the batter.
Yeah.
Now I guess I can see like if you know how to bowl it properly, hold it when you're about to bowl it, right? And you know how to hold that with your hand and you release it at a certain way, you know it's going to hit the ground at a certain way. And then so that gives you the ability to kind of, once you know how it operates, to actually spin it around.
There's so many factors involved.
There are. But, I think with someone like Shane Warne, so experienced, this just comes naturally after you've practiced years and years and years of doing this. Obviously, at this point, he had probably, how many times had he bowled in his career?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this was incredible, guys. This is so interesting to me. I think to you as well.
Yeah.
I just can't get over how incredibly talented, not only to do spin bowling in the first place, but how incredibly talented Shane Warne was. I mean, this guy was making batters like not even sure where the ball went.
And this is just a small taste, I'm
Right.
sure.
I definitely look more into him at some point, but also feel free to let us know in the comments what other, bowlers or other special players within cricket we should check out. potentially, and also what other things we should check out. We'll probably check out some more spin bowling at some point because I thought this was incredible.
Yeah, I would love
absolutely
to see more.
incredible. I've never really seen something quite like this in sports. It's just so unique.
Yeah.
But I'm really liking the cricket.
I am too.
It's one of those sports, like I said, that's going to take quite a while to fully grasp all the ins and outs. And I still catch myself wanting to call the bowler a pitcher and things like that. And it's just going to take some time to actually get the lingo down because it's so different from, like, for example, baseball, the type of, that sport is what I'm used to when it comes to something like this.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey into the sport of cricket. Thanks so much, guys. Until next time, peace.